Even the UN now says that Iran is way over the limit in creating enhanced uranium that can be used to make bombs. And guess who's blocking them from enforcing any rules against Iran? Joe Biden and the United States. It's true. Well, the news out of Iran is really bad. Even the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency, is saying that Iran has made enough enhanced uranium to make a whole bunch of bombs. Because the IAEA hasn't gotten into a number of the sites over the last 6 months, 9 months, they may already have a dozen bombs. And then the question is delivery systems, whether they can put it on a missile, put it in a suitcase, put it in a shipping container, and move it around the world. According to my sources, they've already got bombs. The question is what's going to be done about it. Even European diplomats are saying that they want to cite Iran for creating at least the threshold of nuclear weapon technology. Here's a shocker. Guess who is blocking the European nations from getting the UN to move against Iran? Any guesses?
The U.S.
Yes, sir. So enhancement
No,
sites.
I was just guessing.
Well, you're a good guesser. So this is an enhancement site. This is where they're taking the uranium, as they say, adding horsepower to it so it's fissionable. The last Iran-centered resolution on the IAEA was a year and a half ago. And now France, Britain, and Germany want a new resolution this week because Iran's not doing anything about slowing down. And the U.S. is putting tremendous pressure on those countries and the UN not to condemn Iran for building nuclear weapons. And they've actually said they will use their nuclear weapons to destroy Israel. It's not a secret. They're bragging about it. What the heck is Biden and his group thinking? Or is it, as you've said on 100 shows, is it Obama pulling the strings and Biden doesn't even know what his administration's doing?
He's just riding along. Jill is just pulling his hand, riding along. That's all that's happening there. It is Obama. I wouldn't go on a limb here. I don't have tangible proof of it, but just like millions of other people, we all believe and we all know that Obama is pulling the strings. And the reason, we already have the proof of that, because Obama said, if I could just have somebody, if I could sit in the basement, I could just have some earpiece on someone and just tell them what to say. My question is, why did they pick Joe? I think Obama's got to be frustrated with him.
Well, because think about it. Joe is so incapable of running meetings, making speeches, making decisions. He got to France and there was supposed to be a meeting and he put a lid on it. Remember, that's what he calls, I'm unavailable, I'm going to bed. When Trump would go over there, there'd be meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting after event after event after speeches, and nobody could keep up with him.
Yeah,
they put Biden to bed. He slept all the way over on the plane, got off the plane, waved, and went right to bed. And his people announced the president has put a lid on it for today, meaning I'm unavailable. See you later, alligator.
Absolutely.
And meanwhile, Iran's going full speed ahead, making nuclear weapons, and nobody will stop them until I guess Israel steps in.
Well, I've known this for many, many years now. You probably have heard this too, but Israel has already put it out there saying that if they are creating nuclear weapons, Israel has no choice. They leave no choice, because they're already saying as soon as they get it, as soon as they can deliver it, they're going to attack Israel. They've been attacking Israel all this time. So they're putting Israel, they're between a rock and a hard place where they don't have a choice but to come out fighting. They're going to have to take this tyrannical, evil regime out. And then what are they going to say? Oh my goodness, Israel are doing genocide. They're doing genocide. You're supposed to allow them to nuke you, Israel. You're supposed to allow them to do that to you, even though they, but they go, well, but they didn't even shoot off the nuke. Now, people say stuff all the time, right? people say stuff all the time. You didn't have to take them out, and Israel has to take them out, Barry. You know what? I hope they don't do what they did in the past. Israel getting bombarded with rockets. Iron Dome have to go kick into gear year after year, every year, multiple times throughout the year. They're getting attacked with these rockets. The Iron Dome has to come on, kick in, and the world doesn't say anything about them constantly getting attacked by these rockets. And there's nothing there, and they let it go on. They let it go on, trying to be peaceful, trying to keep the peace, saying, "Look, we don't want this. We want to be peaceful, but at some point, you got to get rid of the cockroaches. When the cockroaches are not getting a hint with them shooting rockets at you, and they keep shooting at you because you're not really doing too much to retaliate, you'll take out a location here or there. Okay, people complain about you taking out the location, right? But they waited too long. They should have just smashed the cockroaches before October 7th. Now it is what it is. We can't rewind the clock. We can't go back. It is what it is now. And now they're upset because Israel, can I say this, Barry? Excuse my language. Okay. Damned if you do, damn if you don't.
It's true.
I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. And they have to put their foot down. They have to put their foot down.
And then the world is going to scream. Mark my words. It's going to be.
They're already screaming. I mean, what is the screams ain't going to do anything else. It's just going to be more screaming.
Well, no one's going to take out the nuclear weapons but Israel, because Biden has made it very clear he doesn't even want them restricted, and he doesn't want them condemned even by the UN, who has said they must be stopped, and the UN never does anything. So to get the UN to that point, can you imagine how much progress Iran has made towards nuclear weapons?
Yeah.
Right?
Is it the timing of all of this too, Barry, where this is happening with Iran, and then you have Joe Biden authorizing Ukraine to use U.S. military weapons in Russia? Is it just convenient?
Could be.
Just convenient.
We'll come back to that one.